Good evening, everybody. One of the best reality TV shows will take place next Thursday in Detroit, the 2024 NFL Draft. The Broncos have the 12th overall pick, and at Broncos HQ today, Sean Payton and GM George Payton gave us some insight of what they're thinking heading into the draft next week. Well, sort of. The Broncos have the 12th overall pick in the NFL Draft, a team who currently doesn't have a franchise quarterback. Conventional wisdom says they'll select a QB, right?
In the end zone, touchdown.
Do we have to draft a quarterback? You'd say, man, it sure looks like we have to draft a quarterback, and yet it's got to be the right fit, the right one. And if we had the tip sheets as to who everyone else was taking, it'd be easier to answer that question.
Depending on the year, you can get an impact player at 12. The Broncos are intrigued by the 2024 quarterback class, but they just won't say who publicly.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about our board right now, but I appreciate the question, but I do think it is a good quarterback class. There's 7, 8 quarterbacks that we like that think can play in the league one day. We think we can get a quarterback early. We think mid-rounds. We think there's going to be quarterbacks, throughout the draft that are interesting to us.
I guess it really depends how interested the Broncos are in the QBs in this year's draft, and more importantly, if they're willing to move up to take them.
We've had teams call to move up. We've had teams call to move back. We have flexibility. I would just say if it's a player you think can change the landscape of your organization moving forward, like a quarterback, then you do whatever you take to get him.
The hypothetical relative to what the compensation is it's a lot of times driven by who else is interested.
If there's one certainty, everyone in Broncos country is interested in what happens next Thursday at the NFL Draft.
You get tagged on Twitter, and so when I read these periodically, these things, and then maybe read something that's a little closer to the vest than I like, and I'll click all right, that's Timmy in Tucson. I don't have to worry about him. He's just right.
We need to get Timmy from Tucson in here, get a little more insight. All right. It was the first time since he no-showed for off-season workouts that we were able to ask either Sean Payton or